Hello and welcome to your Valley News Now update. Duke Schindler taking over the desk for your afternoon update. We'll give you a rundown on what we're working on, our reporters, as well as an update on the community. We'll start it off with a Fargo man being charged after sexually assaulting a minor. He has been sentenced. Katarius Oates, he was sentenced to 20 years. We'll bring up his mugshot here. But after a plea deal was reached, he will only serve 9.5 years in jail. Court records say investigators analyzed cell phone data between Oates and a female juvenile between November 2024 and January 2025. Pictures, videos, and conversations suggest the two had been in a relationship for at least 2 years. Police say the girl's mother discovered the pictures and messages and then reported it. Documents say Oates told investigators he knew the girl was just 15 years old. Now over to some other things here. Fargo Fire Department, they did respond to a fire earlier this morning. We'll pull up the video here. This is going to be about in West Fargo. Got the video up. The call came in just before 10 a.m. to the 1400 block of 16th Street East, and then the fire was inevitably contained. Now, the damage was limited to one unit, and there was no injuries reported. A cost estimate is not yet available, and the cause of the fire does indeed remain under investigation. But that's not the only fire we saw here. In the early hours of today. There's another fire in downtown Fargo. The call coming in just before 2 a.m. in the 500 block of 3rd Avenue North. Crews say they found a fire on a stove in an apartment unit. Crews were able to contain the fire to just the stove area, thankfully, before they were able to put it out. Now, no one was home at the time or injured during the fire. The damage is actually estimated to cost a little less than $2,000. Now with school back in session here, some parents, they may be worried about their children being picked up or dropped off by the bus. Now Fargo schools, they got an app that they just released to help ease the mind of parents. We'll bring it up here. This is the new app that they're bringing in. It's called the Here Comes the Bus app, which is an easy way for parents to view buses in each route. Then get notifications when their child gets on and off the bus each day. Now it'll let you know, it will also let you know when the bus is nearby. This app can be downloaded both on Android and Apple devices for families in the Fargo Public School District. When you download the app, you'll ask to enter the school district code, which you can find one online. Speaking of back to school here, we are just days away, Bison fans, before we get to see the kickoff of the 2025 season. Now, NDSU, they are opening the season against Citadel this Saturday, but that's not what we're here to talk about for this story. No, you guys got to get ready for the home opener. NDSU going for a full whiteout, and they got some incredible jerseys to go along with it. Take a look here. This is from Twitter, posted by North Dakota State. This is the jerseys they're going to be rolling out for the home opener. They're calling it the Gold Standard. Now this celebrates the 10 championships they've gathered in the past 14 years. Take a look. You can see those gold-plated numbers and the bison on the side of the helmet. Boy, I'll tell you what. These things are clean. Circle your calendars for September 13, folks. These are about to light up the Fargo Dome against Southeast Missouri State. And we'll stick to the gridiron here as Vikings fans. We got an awesome story here. The Vikings bringing back the hometown favorite, Adam Thielen, the wide receiver out of Detroit Lakes, in a trade with the Panthers. Now, the Detroit Lakes native spent 9 years with the purple and gold with a handful of unforgettable catches. Let's never forget that one in the wild card game against New Orleans that sent them to the next round against San Francisco. Don't ask me what happened after. Now, Thielen posting on Facebook here today with a simple caption, "Let's go." Yet, the undrafted receiver out of Mankato State, I would say is more than happy to make his return to Minneapolis. Now, the best part for Vikings fans, or at least my favorite part, is the inside jokes. They are going to return. We get to hear once again that Adam, hey, he was, let's not forget, on a $500 scholarship, selling dental equipment door to door, before he cracked the practice squad, then made the team. Oh, the memories. Oh, the memories. We love it. Welcome back, Adam. It's been nothing but a treat. We've been waiting for you to come back here. But also coming out of the Vikings world, Minnesota, they named their 2025 captains here for the upcoming year. And that includes the first-year starter, J.J. McCarthy. Let's pull it up here. McCarthy suffered a meniscus tear last year that kept him out of the season, but he is certainly impressed here for camp. Kevin O'Connell saying in a presser today, the head coach KOC, that the team actually votes for their captains, but he had high praise for McCarthy, not only for the leadership he's shown during camp and the preseason, but also his time rehabbing and the commitment he made to be in the building as much as possible, even though he couldn't be out on the field. Now the rest of the captains here, Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Harrison Smith, Josh Metellus on the defensive side, Jonathan Grenard, and then offensive lineman Brian O'Neill, as well as the long snapper, Andrew DePaula. They are the other captain's name. Oh boy, this season, just 11 days away, guys. Can you feel it? Ooh, feeling good here. And sticking to Minnesota sports, before we let you go, an update with the Minnesota Timberwolves as the new ownership takes over. Wolves fans, this may go under the radar, but the franchise, they made a huge move as A-Rod and Mark Lowry, their ownership era begins. And the team is moving on from former CEO Ethan Casson and bringing out the big guns, naming Matthew Caldwell as the new CEO for this season and very, very much longer. He signed a 10-year deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and obviously as CEO, he's going to be more on the business side of things. But if you're paying attention to sports or hockey or any of Florida Panthers' success in the NHL, the foundation was partially built by Caldwell. The Panthers, they've been to 3 straight Stanley Cups, and they've gone back-to-back and won the last 2. Timberwolves locking up Caldwell with a 10-year deal, which means he's going to be here for the long run. Not to mention, and this may be huge, the Florida Panthers did end up airing their games for free over TV just last season. So we got some really, really cool upcoming changes for the Timberwolves. Not only that, Mark Lowry also announced that he's going to be working on a seat upgrade app system where Timberwolves fans, they can get a better deal on a closer seat to the lower or upper bowl for the fans who did end up buying tickets but inevitably did not come to the game. So those seat upgrades should be available this upcoming season or down the line. The Minnesota Timberwolves got themselves a new CEO. We'll see what kind of changes Caldwell will bring to the organization. That's going to be it for your Valley News Now update. Duke Schindler here. We'll catch you later.